Hi, I'm Christopher Dunnigan. This is HandmadeInVermont.com, and today we're talking about the Hubbardton Forge Shard Small Indoor-Outdoor Wall Sconce. This is the 30-25-15. This is the smallest of the series. Check them all out. Watch those videos. Let's get into the size of it to begin with. 7.1 inches high, 8.6 inches in width. Projection from the wall coming out is only 3.5, which means that this qualifies to be ADA compliant. That's Americans with Disabilities Act that says that a sconce can only come out from the wall up to 4 inches, and this is nice and flush and well under that. So if you're an architect or an interior designer and you want to use this in a commercial application, you can do that with no problem, like a hotel or a restaurant or something like that. If you're a homeowner, this is awesome to use inside or outside, hallways, pathways, stairs. It'll throw a beautiful light coming down and wash the wall as it does that. So let's get into a couple more things. Let's talk about mounting height. That's the distance from the bottom of the fixture to the middle of your outlet box. The back plate on this is coming in at 5.1 by 4.9, and you have a 4-inch J-box, so that'll cover that up. But I want to show you more information about that, and how we're going to do it is we're going to look at the installations instructions now. So if you're on the page for this on Handmade in Vermont, look over on that side of the screen, midway down, you're going to see a link. It's going to say click here for installations instructions PDF. So open that up for me. It's going to show you a full parts list, how it goes together, but it's also going to show you some really good line drawings of the back of this fixture so you can kind of see it from all angles. So take advantage of that if you can. So the glass on this is made by AO Glassworks, and they're up in Burlington, Vermont. If you ever get a chance to go up there, you should check them out. This is hand-poured glass. They have these shards of glass that are put in a mold, and they pour the molten glass into that, making that big piece of glass. The amount of electricity coming into this is going to be regular line voltage from your house or your building, doesn't matter what it is, but it's only going to be using 11 watts because it's a dedicated LED fixture. So that 11 watts is going to produce 3000 Kelvin light, and that's the nice warm light that we like to use in our showroom. I talk about it in every video. That's what we like to use here anyway, and that's going to be a soft white, warm white. That's the nice warmth of the light coming down on my hands, and it's going to be producing 250 lumens, and that's going to go through that glass, eliminate that glass beautifully. It's going to wash the wall, and then it's going to go down on the ground. It's only 5.4 pounds, so it's very light. It's made out of aluminum and glass, so you'll be able to see that there. And the other cool thing about this, it's dimmable. So if you want to use this inside or outside, you might be sitting around the pool with your friends, you might be on a porch and you want to dim this down and make it look like candlelight, or if you're using it inside, same reason. You can do that with no problem at all, totally dimmable. Hubbardton Forge only uses aircraft-grade aluminum to make their outdoor fixtures. Aluminum holds up the best in incredibly harsh environments. When you're out and you look up in the sky and you see all those jet airliners running around up there, those are all made out of aluminum for a reason. And part of that reason is it holds up great, like I said. It also forges beautifully. It holds finish beautifully. It doesn't rust. Remember that. It's very important. And they're virtually indestructible when they're all finished. So how Hubbardton does it is they take the fixture itself, they're going to wire it up at the top, they're going to put a wire at the bottom, they're going to send a current of electricity that's going to go through this fixture, making it positive, and they put it into a spray booth with a picture of the woman next to me. You can see she's spraying finish around it, and because it's positive, it's going to adhere to every nook, every cranny, the top, the bottom, the whole thing. After that, they're going to take this and they're going to move it into an oven. That oven is going to melt all of that down and create a very hard shell. So it makes it, again, virtually indestructible. So they've also tested these things in these wind chambers. So they take the fixture, all covered in that epoxy powder coat. It's going to go into that chamber. They're going to shoot salty seawater at it at high velocity for hours and hours and hours, just like you were at the beach and you have like a hurricane coming in, which to me is going to be pretty much the worst environment you're going to run into. So after they tested these and found out that they hold up incredibly well, Hubbardton Forge offers basically the best warranty in the lighting industry. And you can see that on the page for this. So if you scroll down a little bit, there's a link, and click on that, and it'll show you the entire warranty and how it all works. Okay, showroom. Our showroom in Vermont has over 400 Hubbardton Forge fixtures. This is the biggest showroom in the world of Hubbardton Forge. No other showroom is like this. Hubbardton Forge doesn't even have their own showroom. They use this one. What's on display? We have a great tab on that. In those same red tabs, you're going to see a what's on display page. So open that up. It's going to show you everything we have on display, and including which finish, which shade, all of those things, and what kind of glass it's on there. We're open every day except Sunday, 11 to 6. I'm here every day except Sunday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Time. We also have an amazing clearance center. Clearance center stuff is 75% off MSRP. It's returns, discontinued stuff, showroom samples. You have to come here to use it. Can't call us or email us about it, but it's definitely worth coming in to look at if you're in Vermont. Plus, you want to use the showroom anyway because there's just so much great stuff here to see. Our number in Vermont, 802-446-2400. You can email us 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. Love to answer emails, and it's sales@HandmadeInVermont.com. So when you order from HandmadeInVermont.com, shipping is going to be free to every state except Alaska and Hawaii. No tax if we ship out of the state of Vermont. And we're the only dealer with 90-day returns, no restocking fee. Nobody else does that. Some larger items are going to be non-returnable. It's going to be really important that you are looking at the fixture on that page and kind of scroll down under the description. It'll tell you if that is the case. And that's usually for really big, giant, huge fixtures, mostly that go out on pallets. Okay, that's it. Rush program. Let's talk about that. So rush program, Hubbardton Forge generally takes about 3 to 4 weeks to go out the door. That's production time before your transit time. You always have to add that on too. We offer a rush program that takes you from that 3 to 4 weeks down to a little under 2 weeks. It's a very small addition per line item. So if you have like 1, 2, 3 items, like let's say 3 or 4 outdoor sconces, and they're all the same size and they're all the same finish, that's one line item. So it's very inexpensive to rush those kind of things. Don't be afraid to email us and ask about that. Okay, so that's really it. If you guys have any other questions, let us know. We would love to see you in our showroom sometime. And thanks for stopping in.